I'm gonna regret saying this. I'm looking for the mature males. I'm looking for the mature males. Hashtag mature males. Hashtag mature males.
Yes.
York prefers more of a mature male.
Actually, I find few very. Actually, I find few very. Actually, I find
mature males.
Beautiful.
Does that surprise you?
Well,
It's gonna be around for a while.
Hey, big boy.
I'm looking for the mature males.
actually, I find feet very beautiful.
I'm looking for the mature male. Mature male. Mature male.
Actually, I find few very.
Hey, big boy.
Mature males.
You and I, we're always on the edge. We fight and make love at the same time. Would you break up just because I told you what I did last night? I recall the times you said you're sorry. I'm still not sure if you told lies. But I don't care, it's all forgotten now. We're holy when we touch anyhow. Holy when we touch anyhow. Give me a chance to make it right. Just let me touch you like the first time. We don't need answers to survive. Just let us keep on with the black guys. With the black guys. Hanging up to see if you would call me. I miss you more when you seem too far away. And you can blame it all on me as long as we can.
Good evening, shipheads, and welcome to another episode of the Ship Show. Who knows what will happen tonight? Maybe we'll be begawking at some videos. Or maybe we'll be devouring a mature male. Yum. But we shan't pander around. Let's just get this show on the road with John and Doodles. Begawk.
Ship Show.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hello. My name is Nigel Billingsworth, captain of the SS Roosterdam, and I'm here with a special message about the ship show. You see, John and York have asked me to tell you that if you're the type of person who's easily offended, quick to get butthurt, or often find yourselves in the comments section giving someone the business about God knows what, this may not be the show for you. You see, at the ship show, it is unscripted. John and York are often reacting to things in real time, or off the cuff, as they say. And while their humor is often sophomoric and juvenile, it is by no means meant to offend anyone. Except for maybe Chip. Chip can go cluck himself. As a matter of fact, if Chip was right here, I'd kick him right in the clacker. But I digress. Anyway, if you're the type of person that gets easily offended, we would ask that you tune away now. Maybe you could find a nice knitting channel, or maybe you could find some videos of Bob Ross painting a beautiful landscape, or maybe you could find a video of two squirrels enjoying some pecans. But if you're not the type of person to get easily offended, we would say, enjoy the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the high seas soon. Cheers.
Now, back to our program.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Nigel Billingsworth. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Nigel!
Hello, Nigel. How's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah, shipheads, what's going on? What is going on?
Nancy says, tally ho, Nigel. Oh, my goodness.
Pecan.
Pecan.
Is Nigel English, Australian, South African, Kiwi, Scottish?
I think Nigel's a bit of both, of all of those. At one point, I went straight out of what I thought was my British accent into Australian accent, where I'm like, I'd like to kick him right in the clacker. Oh, my.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome.
Oh, so how's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
What's clack-a-lackin'?
Happy Veterans Day to everybody. I hope you like our flag in celebration of our veterans. But, wow. You know, we want to thank everyone who served, and the sacrifices that were made by all military people to give us the freedoms that we have. The freedom to go live. And also the freedom to say things without people getting butthurt all the time. Anyway.
True
that, indeed. I had a bit of apprehension this evening with YouTube going down.
Yeah.
Like right before we were live. As a matter of fact, I was doing a little testy test of things before we went live just to check, and it was about 7 o'clock. I was just making sure of some things, and it stopped working. And I'm like, oh, great. What did I do? What button did I hit? What happened? And I kept checking, and then I was like, let me look at this. And sure enough,
it was a global phenomenon.
It was global. I brought YouTube down this evening. So,
what do you think they do at YouTube HQ? Do they do what we do? We turn everything off and turn it back on again?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That'd be a question for, who I think could answer that question would be Anthony Plack.
Yeah.
So,
Trevor,
the chat is on
what
fire.
Do I get for $10? Anything you want. That's what he asked.
I know, but I thought you had a sound for that.
Oh, because I already played it.
Oh, I see.
What do we get for $10?
I gotcha.
Everything you
I
want.
see.
Everything.
Woo! Okay, after YouTube down, how did your tests feel? Papa Mozo says. After YouTube went down, I was like, you know what? We'll just go live on Facebook.
Yeah, I thought you'd be, honestly, when I came over here, beer in hand, and you said, well, you might have come over here for nothing. I said, okay. And he said, well, we'll do Facebook.
Yeah.
And you did not seem stressed out at all.
Well, I was stressed only because I didn't get to finish my test of what I was trying to do. And that's why we were a little bit late. So because I had to go through and change some settings so that it wouldn't echo for everybody. But anyhow, I digress.
No, you handled that pressure well. I did think, and I just kind of stayed out of your way and let you maneuver.
I'm sitting here trying to test all this stuff, and I'm hearing this, oh, me so horny, blasting because York's making these sound effects on his computer, and I'm like trying to hear myself, and I'm hearing, what do I get for $10? So lots of people were freaking out, but here we are. We hope you liked the intro. Hopefully there was no one that was
I think D&G. Lori said D&G. I think we noticed that. They ended up going live on Facebook.
Yeah.
It was downtime.
Yeah, so Lori Dashiell. Lori says,
Daskell.
Lori D says, my nerves are fried. This is too much stress for my little nerves. Hey, York and John, love you guys, says Anthony Plack. Well, we were just talking about you.
Yeah, what'd you do over there?
Did you just hit the Ubuntu reset button on the YouTubes over there to get it back working for us? We appreciate that.
Yep.
So what's up, everybody? We had an agenda. But I think we just threw it all out the window when everything went clacka on us.
I think this is probably the most non-agenda show we might ever have.
Yeah, even though there is a bit of an agenda. Like
There
you know what I'm
is.
saying?
But it's a bunch of squawking.
Good. I like the way you put that, Doodles. We're just going to sit here and squawk tonight.
Yeah. Riff
and rap. Speaking of squawking, I made a video yesterday, a news video. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out.
I have not watched it.
It was about the Celebrity Cruise Line, their new marketing tactic. I got some pretty interesting comments, though, in the chat or in the comments of that video that mentioned, well, if you do the math, and I won't get into it, you should go watch the video. You'll see what I'm talking about. But if you do the math, and considering the fact that the cruise lines are making you take their own excursions in the beginning, the money that you get for cruise line excursion credit will actually pay for itself. So there's value there as long as the cruise line's making you take their own excursions. So
I mean, well, let's face it. They're protecting their margins no matter what.
yeah, right.
So you pay for it one way or the other.
Exactly. And when I looked at it, you still got to pay some big bucks to get. You can get the free drink package, basically free drinks, free gratuity, not free, included drinks, included gratuities, and included internet. But the drink package is the basic plan, and the internet is like you might be able to check your email plan. So you got to get upsold. And it was funny because they sold it as we're tired of nickel and diming people. We want to make it more of an all-inclusive experience. However, they're nickel and diming you to get there. You know,
like I might be in the minority, but I don't want the internet.
Right.
So do I pay for it anyway? Is that what they're saying?
Well,
like
no.
I get some kind of use out of it, but if I don't even want to use it, I can't say I don't want it and
get a credit. No, exactly.
Yeah.
Nope, not at all. But anyhow, if you didn't see that video, you should go check it out. I can say we got more views.
I'll take that drink package though.
Yeah, me too. But you got to pay an extra $60 to get the whole kit. Well, it's $11 a day, per person to upgrade to the full-on one. So another $77.
Does that have the drink package, the full-on one?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You get the basic drink package included, and you have to pay $11 extra per day per person to get the full one.
So, like, if I want Johnny Walker Black, I need the upper echelon.
You're gonna have to upgrade yourself.
Yeah, I got you.
But anyway, also speaking of clucking, one of my favorite beers
that.
came out this year or the other day.
What is it?
Great Lakes Christmas Ale.
Oh, Ohio beer. Yeah.
One of my faves, y'all.
Okay.
Ship Show, as I said on Facebook, I think this is a marketing ploy, simply rebranding, nickel and diming us, says Lori. Yeah, you're right. I mean, but there's value there.
They do that anyway.
There's going to be some value there for the people, and there were a lot of people who commented who said, hey, we don't drink that much, and we don't care to check our internet, so we'll take this package because it allows us to have soda and not have to pay for it. And, if we want to, and gratuities are included, plus you get excursion credit if you upgrade, so I don't like drinks included in an inflated cruise fare because I don't always want the package. Usually, but not always. And definitely I don't need internet, says Tess Almond.
Tess wants the package.
Well, there you go.
And Trevor.
Terry just subscribed.
Yes.
Welcome, Terry.
I would prefer Johnny Walker Blue, but I was just kind of being conservative, middle of the road, like saying, what we had double black on Harmony of the Seas, and that was included in the base. Well, whatever their normal
what their drink
package.
packages, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Basic drink is soda and coffee, right? Not alcohol. No, Liz, that plan includes the basic alcohol plan, but I think it only includes drinks up to a certain dollar amount, and the majority of those drinks, the majority of those drinks are more than that.
So like Mad Dog for 2020, Boone's Farm.
Yes. That's all included. But if you want
Mickey's.
if you want Mer Soleil Chardonnay, you need to upgrade for the $11. So the mother hen is here. Thank you, Liz, for being here and holding things down. I see you've been doing your job.
Yep.
So we appreciate it. Our beloved moderator is here.
Yes. Hello, Liz and family and Tegan and Danny. Hello, hello.
There's a guy here. I don't know if it's a French name or what. His name is Ipi Pen. I think he's French. He
Epi?
says,
Epi?
there is no perfect price for a cruise unless it's free.
What is it? But what's the two dots over an E?
Maybe it's Epi.
E?
Epi Pen.
Epi. Epi.
We know who you are.
Epi pen.
I have a bottle of blue right now, says Trevor Gockler. Chat is on
Oh,
fire,
good for
says
you,
Nautical
brother.
Nurse Nancy.
Good
I
for
see
you.
that. B. Jeff B's in the house. Should we say hi to the people? You know, it'd be nice just for once if we could just go live without there being any pre-live stream drama. And I thought tonight was the night.
Yeah, but so we went a couple minutes late to start, but compared to last week.
Well, I know, but I didn't get to like go to the bathroom before the show. I didn't get to like get my thoughts together. I was just like,
You didn't get to do your 30-second crap?
it was a pre-poo. What's up, Tyler Show? Let's say hi to the people real quick.
Ah.
My goodness. Okay, here we go. Always on the move. Josh is here. Amy Franzak, how you doing? Sir Anthony Plack III is in the house. B. Jeff B is here. Welcome. Carla McClendon. Cheryl Ruchinsky is in the house. Welcome. Chris Goo.
Bonjour, Chris Goo.
Bonjour, indeed. Fromage. Christina V is here. Christopher Brown. Got something for Christopher a little bit later. I was going to put it in the intro, but it would have made the intro like 7.5 minutes long. So,
Christopher D. Town Brown?
yep, we got something for him. I'm pretty sure I put it in here. If I didn't, yep, it's in there. So we're good.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy Cat Traveler is here. Cruising for Food is in the house. Cruisers, Daniel. Daniel is here. Daniel
Sir Daniel
Fields is here.
Fabio.
Dave and Brandy's Excursions is here. Degenerate Cruisers is in the house.
Celebrate that.
Talked to Jason today for a little while. Talked about the challenges of working from home and staying and how you can avoid the distractions of being at home and still keeping it positive and moving forward. I'm telling you, he is a modern day Socrates, Jason Wemma.
He is. I find myself navigating my meetings around naps.
Well,
Is what I've tried to do.
I don't blame you there.
You know.
Dewey Ski is in the house. Welcome. Danella Huffman, glad to see you here. Jamie Wilhite. Jaws. How you doing? Jody Knapp. Johnny B from Bella Traveling Adventures is here. Welcome. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Dave and Brandy's Excursions is here.
Oh, you said it.
Okay.
You said it, bro.
I saw the names jump, so I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Did I say Q's Cruisers?
You did not. That's
Okay.
That they just joined. So
Josh
hello.
Kimball's here. Kevin Brubaker. Kevin Counts. Kevin Gulo. Kevin is good today.
That's Laura. Gullo.
Laura Guyot. Laugh is good today. Lindy Lou is here.
Give her something.
Lindy
Come on.
Lou. You know I got a song for you. Liz Breen, the mother hen, is in the house. Welcome. Lori D is here. Lovey's Fat Laugh is here. Mary Ellen Dillon, Megan Hatterer, Michael Anto Giovanni. Fromage. Whoa. Mike Cray is here. Daniel Fields, Nautical Nurse Nancy.
Well, that's Nancy Fields.
What
That's
did I
the
say?
queen. You said Daniel. That's the queen of slots.
I don't
Nancy
know.
Fields.
Playing with the queen of slots. Do 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 do. You know she is really hot. Do 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 do. That's what I got to do. I'll do anything for you. Do 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 do. Nautical Nurse Nancy.
got dressed up for this.
Party on the Sea. Mike Cray. If I didn't say it already.
Cray cray.
I almost said Paul Brubaker. Paul Buckler is here. Welcome. There's a name I'm not used to seeing in the chat. Rayleigh Creative Travel. What's up, Blaine? See the world with Chris. How you doing? Of course, we got Sharon at Sea Travel in his house. We got something to talk about here in a minute. Spiker's Crazy Adventures.
Wait, do it again.
Spiker's Crazy Adventures.
Again with more gusto.
Spiker's Crazy Adventures is in the house.
There you go.
Fly ball to left field, and Spiker's Crazy Adventures is there. TCU Papito is here. You know, I was about to load your video that you put in the ship show just before we went live, and York reminded me that if I would have done that, we would have gotten copyrighted because of that song that was playing in the background. But man, I feel like people missed out on that video. It was one of the best videos ever posted.
You could take the video for next week and just change the music.
Yeah, I could. Yep.
To like something from
I could do that. That's true.
Streamlabs or whatever one of those things are.
Tess Allemande is here.
Allemande.
The Ship Show. Who are those guys? The Traveling Gilberts are here. The Tyler Show. Trevor Begockler. Trina Snow. And last but not least, EpiPen.
I think it's
EpiPen.
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 EpiPen. EpiPen? All right.
Yeah.
So there you go. If we missed you, please put an emoji or something to let us know, hey, you guys, you missed us.
Yeah, dirty devils.
YouTube serves up the names in an order, and if you're not active at the time, it doesn't show your name. So there you go. All right.
Well, dude, it's freaking freezing now all of a sudden. We had unseasonably warm weather. We had 70-degree T-shirt weather for the past 3 days, and today was 40.
Yeah, I was freezing.
I know it's colder other places, but that was
I wonder what it's like where Trevor's at.
That was a big swing. Big swing.
I did not mean to say where Trevor's at. I just ended a sentence with a preposition, and I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. Amy Elke's here.
Hello.
She said the chat is flying tonight. I can see that, and I love it.
Good to see you that you made the journey to hang out with Sharon at Sea at their meetup.
Yes.
That was cool. I noticed Sexy Hair was not there.
No, but he's here.
He must have been working. Is he here tonight?
He was having a procedure done.
Oh.
He couldn't make it. He couldn't be drinking and stuff. He had to be ready. So there's that. I'm not going to get into the specifics on it, but I'm hoping he's doing well.
He's probably having some hair maintenance done, I would imagine, to preserve those locks.
Well, it better not have been plugs. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think so. That's possible with that dude.
Yeah, looking at his hair, I don't think so. He says, Ola. I can't trust the wifey to say hi for me, so I had to jump in myself.
Well, Sexy Hair.
Welcome. Rhonda Carney's here. She says, happy Wednesday. Jamie Wilhite, she says, hi. Megan Hatterer says, Sienna for Foos. I don't know what that means, but Shield. I know, Lori. It's just like we call D-Decker or Die-Decker D-Decker. So it's
Shield. I don't
Shield.
see them here, but they are experiencing freedom now.
Yeah, they're probably out partying.
Yeah.
So Paul Buckler says, I'm always here. Well, I guess I just don't usually see your name because the chat flies around. But Paul, I'm sorry about that. Welcome. Glad to have you. And bagak to you.
Yes, sir.
Doodles, we need a Cooking with Doodles DIY charcuterie board.
I think I could do that. I mean, charcuterie boards are interesting because it just depends on what you like, and there's not a lot of cooking to it. It's just gathering of exquisite ingredients.
Correct. I made a charcuterie board video, though.
Did you make it? No, you showed it, but you didn't show making it.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, well, I didn't post it anywhere. I sent it to some friends as I was preparing.
You didn't send it to me. Aren't I your friend?
Well, you don't ever join, so I couldn't. It wouldn't have made sense to you.
So you had people over and you didn't invite me?
No, it's not that at all. It had something to do with a certain Zoom meeting that never happened.
So this charcuterie board that I enjoyed was the day after.
Oh, no, that was a different one. I made another one for you.
You're holding out, brother.
Yeah, I had made one the Saturday before. I mean, I was when you were too busy doing whatever. When I get excited, I begok. I guess I'm just chopped liver, but when I decide to show up, I see how it is. Brian Schultz, we see you now, but your name didn't come up in the list.
Someone said turn my mic up. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
I can turn you up, but you're up all the way. It's just a matter of how close you get to the mic.
What about my begocking?
That seems to be coming in loud and clear.
All right, good.
So,
all right.
Yeah, the chat is flying for sure.
Well, excellent. I like it.
Yeah, it is flying. There's a lot of people here tonight. Last week we were contending with election coverage, and this week we're
still contending.
We're contending with election coverage. No, I'm just kidding. This is a politics-free zone.
Well, just today, actually starting tomorrow, now our kids are going all into quarantine.
Yeah, it's over, Johnny.
They're shutting her down for at least the next through Thanksgiving. So a lot of cases spiking up in West Michigan. So yeah, our kids are gonna be home again.
Yep. No school tomorrow or
Friday.
and then they start all day Zoom meetings on Monday.
It makes me wonder, I know some people from the Chicago area that their kids have been going virtual for some time now, and a lot of them are fleeing and going south and renting homes for like a month at a time.
Yeah.
Like somewhere warmer.
Yeah.
Like in the Carolinas to just, if you're going to be virtual, working and kids at school, go somewhere warm and enjoy it. I don't know. If the longer this goes on, I'm thinking about it more and more.
Well, if you could swing it, do it. Brian Schultz says, did the board include tamales? No, they would have fallen apart on my charcuterie board. The canned ones that I eat, they don't hold up well.
Yeah.
So, who was it? Was it Trina Snow said, yeah, she said, thank you for your service, all vets. Yes. We can't overstate that this evening. Thank you for your service.
Yep,
anyone who served. And if you served, if you wouldn't mind letting us know in the chat, and just, we'll salute you.
And you, sir.
Yes.
If you don't know, Mr. Jonathan is a service member.
Hey, Raw Devil Dog.
A Marine. Served all over the world.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles on the air, on land, and sea. First to fight for rights and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marine. Hoorah! Devil Dogs.
Fantastic.
I could have done better.
That was pretty good, dude.
Lori
I like it.
DeShiel says, I like nuts
Are
and
you
meat.
out of breath?
No, I'm just looking at the comment, and I'm thinking to myself, Paul Atta would be proud. Or who would like that comment is Donnie Luke. So.
Well, thank you for your service.
Well, thank
brother.
you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sharon at Sea Travel says, it definitely wasn't for a Zoom meeting. That's right. They were asking earlier if they were in trouble because I mentioned that we might be talking about them here shortly.
Okay.
So.
Well, I have a question for you. And
Liz says she's never invited either.
Your years in service,
Mhm.
and you've been all over the world.
Uh-huh.
So put aside cruise ports.
Yep.
Mombasa, Kenya,
Yes.
or Australia?
Australia all the way.
And what about, you were in Hawaii as well, right?
Yep. Australia.
Australia?
Australia beats...
What port were you? Were you in Melbourne?
No, Perth.
Perth.
Fremantle, Perth.
That's where Emma's from.
Yes.
Emma's Cafe.
That's right.
Mm.
I went to Singapore, Australia, Mombasa twice, Hawaii, and that's it. And the best port was Australia by far.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to say. Goldfish crackers is a must, says Paul Atta.
Oh, no doubt.
Left
dude.
guy is digging a hole, says Crazy Cat Traveler. I always forget. I must be left guy as they're looking at it, right?
No. Well, yeah, you are. Are you fidgeting? Is that what she's saying?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Always doing charcuterie for family gatherings. My two favorites are Manchego and Spanish, not Mexican chorizo.
Oh, Manchego
The two together
cheese.
are yum.
Oh, Manchego cheese. Yes.
Manchego, burrito. Ooh, I want
Jody Knapp says she bought the Incoherent game for Christmas and they're playing today.
Nice.
Awesome. Enjoy. Well, I don't think, last week, I don't think it translated as well for our show. It's a fun game, the Incoherent game.
We might play it again, but if we do play it, it's going to be where everyone can see the chat in real time so that there's no...
what's
drama.
missing is hearing people say the words, because a lot of times they're saying it and you know what I mean.
Yes,
you have to hear it too.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right.
That's the hard part.
Yeah. So, y'all say hi to Finley and Kennedy, please. They're watching. Well, hello, Toff Finley. I'm just reading it as I see it, like
Finley
Ron
and
Burgundy.
Kennedy.
What's
hello,
up, Finley
hello.
and Kennedy?
Yeah. So Nancy said that they were watching and they had no idea what they were watching. And they said, "What is this?"
Oh my gosh! I imagine many people walk into the rooms of their parents watching it, and they're like, "What in the heck are you guys doing?"
Well,
whatever. Just say we're watching the greatest thing ever.
And you know what?
This is the greatest show.
We'll also say whatever you want. If you ask us to shout out people.
Don't. Yeah. Well, to a point.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Because
if Liz
see
deletes it, then we won't say it.
Right.
But for the most part, we'll say it.
TCU Papito says, I've been working from home since March, and the voices in my head are replying back now.
Oh man.
Same here.
So I've always worked from home. Never been in an office. I can't imagine doing that. I don't want to do that ever in my life.
Right.
So
I hate working from home.
Oh, I love it. Are you kidding me? Really?
Yeah.
You don't like the naps?
I do, but I can see that they're not positively affecting my life. Like my sleep schedule is completely off. I'm gaining weight because I'm used to like being in my office and like
what about your
walking
lunches
from
that
places
you
and
go
stuff.
to crazy lunches with everybody?
Yeah, I know, but still, it's not. I'm just saying, I'm less active when I'm sitting here on my tuchus. So don't give up my secrets about working from vacation, says Kevin Brubaker.
I agree. And you know what I just think about? John does need to go back into the office because otherwise he's just sitting here making videos of me and making fun of me in some kind of music video, mature male type aspect.
You know, it's funny because if you watch the replay, at the time you were saying that, I really wasn't paying attention to what you were saying because I was trying to adjust something on the thing.
Yeah.
You could see that I'm really not listening to what you're saying.
I know.
But when you said, I know I'm going to regret saying this.
Yeah.
Then I saw it in the chat so many times. People were like, hashtag mature male.
Yeah.
I knew that we had to give the people what they wanted.
So instead of, taking all your Big October videos and putting them into something really fun and nice to share with everyone, he had to go do that music video. So
say what you want, but we got a ton of videos, and quite frankly, it's actually more challenging this year because I've got to edit some of them. I have to edit more of them than I used to, and I'm trying to do something cool with this one.
I'm not buying any of this.
Well, it'll be ready when it's ready. You can't rush perfection. That's all I'm saying. And I want to give you guys the best Big October experience that I can give you, even if it comes in February, like York said yesterday. He's like, well, you can't do it in February.
It's gotta arrive. I mean, it's Big October. It's gotta arrive before the end of November, dude.
Agreed.
It has to.
Last year it did. And this year it will as well.
Last year it arrived this week.
Correct. But this year there was more videos.
Okay.
And plus I haven't filmed mine yet. So there's that. Liz says, I wish Tegan could go back to brick and mortar. She's not a homeschool girl. Yeah, well, Stella, we'll see how she does now that it's all day. So
I think our kids have gone from
what's up, cruising for food,
to doing that kind of virtual to going back to school in person and back to virtual. I know that my daughter prefers going in person.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, no doubt about it.
And so do I.
So, let's see. Yep. A lot of people saying thanks to the vets. Pentagon chaplain, says Papa Mozo. There was no Zoom meetings. Nope. None. What Zoom meetings, says Leanne for some. Yes. Would you do me a favor? Would you grab two of the ones I was telling you about?
Oh, all right.
No, there was no Zoom meetings, says Leanne Francisconi. Nope. None. What Zoom meetings? Yes. I was going to play that video this week in the intro, but it just messed with the timing of things, so stay tuned for that because that's pretty funny. I was a military spouse for 25 years, and it was a great experience, says Jamie Wilhite. That's awesome. Speaking of Lori, any thoughts on the matchmaking episode? Says she's asking us that. That may come.
Who asked that?
Tess Almond.
Well, we need volunteers. We've
We've got plenty of volunteers. Trust me on that. The only thing I'm worried about is if a bunch of people sign up and they don't get picked, I just don't want to make a situation where people get, butt hurt.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And, some people tend to get butt hurt, and I don't want that in my life.
I think on our group cruise, we could have a single ready to mingle soiree.
And we could film it and make a show out of it.
Well, or they can just all hang out and they can all decide who they want to hang out with.
Well, that's true. Papa Moses says Perth is all west. That's right. All right, let's talk about these beers really quick. We got a package today, and it came from.
I don't know if I'm gonna like it.
It came from the western side of the country, Arizona to be exact. I thought it was something from a bottle of wine that someone said that they were sending. That's what I thought it was, right? Someone had said that they were going to send us a bottle of wine.
So that's still coming.
Yes. But you can imagine my surprise. I didn't even know. Kelly's like, you got a package. I'm like, oh, really? And
Oh, really? You mean the 6 Amazon trucks that showed up today?
all for Kelly. All of them.
I texted John at one point. I was like, Amazon's way up your driveway, dude.
Yep, they come a lot. But anyway, we got this beer here. It's made by Four Peaks Brewing Company. It's called, dang it, would you just work for me? There we go. It's called Kilt Lifter. And
Tempe.
you know who sent it to us, Doodles?
Well, Arizona, it's either the Elkies or it is the Ollingers or it is America's Travel Agent.
Well, it was none other than Jamie from Sharon at Sea Travels. Now, he's been drinking this on the Zoom meetings that don't happen. And
That's really good.
I was like, I kept saying, man, I wish you'd send me some of this. And he goes, well, maybe you can have some if you come out to Arizona. So anyway, I was surprised to see this in the mailbox today. And quite frankly, I like it. Here's my take on it. When it says Scottish style amber ale, I was thinking more of a heavy, dark kind of thing. This has a flavor notes.
Scotch ale.
Mm-hmm. It has flavor notes of like, what's the beer that they always put the lemons in? Blue Moon. It almost has a Blue Moon taste.
A
to
little
it,
bit. Yeah.
but I can taste the caramel too. So it's perfect. It's a nice
good.
mix. I like it. Thank you.
So when I saw Scotch, I thought Scotch ale, and I'm like, I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah.
But it's pretty damn good.
America's Travel Agent, Sharon at Sea Travel. If you have any cruises to book, I would suggest that you do that with Sharon from Sharon at Sea Travel. She's the official travel agent of the ship show.
Yes, sir.
And if you have intentions of going on that big, giant Vloggers Extravaganza cruise, please do us a favor, book that cruise with Sharon at Sea and give her the coupon code BAGOK.
Oh yeah.
Just kidding. You don't have to do that. But we recommend that you give Sharon
We
at Sea a
recommend
call
doing that though.
when you go to book your next cruise. So there you have it.
Well,
And thank you for the beer. See, if we say that, they keep sending us beer, so we're just going to keep saying it.
Jamie,
Thanks, guys.
Sharon, thank you so much. Cheers. It's very good. I do like it.
Very good.
Malty, toasty, lovely.
I like it. Crazy Cat Traveler, I have some Founders Dirty from Michigan. What's so funny?
I can't say it. I just read something.
Dang, you got beer delivered? What the crap? We should exchange our local beers with each other. I know. Dave and Brandy, I want to try that Leinenkugel stuff. Or not Leinenkugels. Oh, God.
Oh, you're talking to the Yingling.
Yeah, the Yingling Hershey's chocolate. I want to try that.
We still can. I still don't think Michigan's like one of the only states we still can't get Yingling in.
Yeah. No, we can get Yingling.
We can now?
Yeah, but they don't have that.
The specialty stuff they're not doing.
Tess Almon says, I gave her the code BAGOK and I got nothing. Well, you may not have got anything, but I did. Just kidding.
Who said that?
Tess Almon.
Well, you know what? If y'all, that's a nice group cruise and all to consider. But, there's also another group cruise to consider that's sooner than that.
Good point.
It is October 24th,
Good point,
2021, with us.
Less than a year away,
With
we
us.
might add.
And far likelier to happen than probably some of the cruises coming up.
Right.
But it's with us and Sharon at Sea out of New York City. Who does? I don't know that many people that have cruised out of New York City. It's going to be a first for me. I've never been to Bermuda. I've never been on Norwegian. Dang nabbit, let's do it. And Sharon at Sea, America's Travel Agent, can help you book that trip as well. And we are half the hosts.
It's going to be, you know what? I can tell you what this is going to be. It's going to be this.
Next is the breakaway out of New York to Bermuda. And that is where we're teamed up with the ship show. That is going to be
once again, the
all
kids on
kinds
the
of
ship
fun.
show, the kids from Charcuterie Travel. It's going to be off the chisel.
That's right. You heard it here. It's going to be off the chisel.
So are we going to see some really cool, like the Vegas intro you did?
Oh, yeah. I'm
the
working on
chips
it.
and all
yes,
that?
absolutely. I'm working on a really cool intro, and I'm sure that Jamie will, excuse me, Jamie will add his part to it, but I'm working on something legit for that. So stay tuned. It'll come, but I'll do it after October.
I don't think that I've been more excited for any cruise
than that one. Me too.
Seriously.
I'm not going to lie. That's so true because, first of all, it's New York City.
Yep.
Second of all, we have a very good line on a bar in downtown where we might be able to do a killer meetup the night before.
Yep.
Third, it goes to Bermuda for several days, which gives us the opportunity to plan lots of things, including possibility of going golfing.
Well, yes, I need to do that. But
yeah.
I've never been somewhere on a cruise where you stay for like almost 3 days.
Right.
And you actually get to really experience,
the island and the culture.
You go and you want to stay. You see, there's that aspect of seeing a little bit of each different place you go.
Yeah.
But cruises don't go to Bermuda that often, especially in a multi-island itinerary.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
And also it's on a Norwegian ship, which I've never done before.
Yep.
Whiskey bar, cigar bar. You have me at hello. Then on top of that, you've got the Sharon at Sea cruise crew on board. And if you've seen any of our vlogs or their vlogs on the Carnival Horizon, you know that I know that you know that you're going to have a fantastic time. So now that, not that we're trying to sell you on it or anything.
No, but last time
it's going to be fun. You should do it. Call Sharon at Sea. Post a link for her email address.
Last time we checked in, there was over 100 cabins booked.
Yeah. And I would imagine that there's 250 by now. Who knows? Carla McClendon says, John, that beer was a good one. I tried one. Carla, that's awesome. It's not bad. Lori says, the only reason I'm looking for a husband is so I get invited to the no Zoom meetings. I was invited one time and apparently wasn't good enough for the next series. Yeah, we don't do auditions for that. There really aren't Zoom meetings. It's just it's a running joke in the cruise crew.
And Lori, I haven't been invited either. I think actually.
You've been invited.
No, once.
No. Let there be no doubt. You're invited whenever there was one. But let's just talk about availability here.
So, y'all,
he's about as available as.
No, it's not even that. So our show goes from like usually 9 to 11. Most other nights, I'm in bed by 9:30. I am sleeping and I am donezo. So there you go.
Well, I don't know. Lately, with all the naps you've been taking, I've noticed you've been up a little later in the evenings.
Right.
I've been getting some texts from you at like 11:30. Hey, you got any stogies?
This is true. This is true.
And you know what's funny? The irony of all that is when you sent me that text about the stogies, I was in bed.
But did you have any?
No, I didn't. So, ship show are the kids. Wait, if the ship show are the kids, is Jamie the grandfather?
We're all childish.
Yeah, I mean, there's no denying that.
Yeah.
I heard that group cruise will be full of mature males, says TCU Pepito. Yes, Jaws says we are booked. I guess I wasn't good company because I've been. Lori. What's that movie? Bueller?
Ferris Bueller?
Bueller.
Tessa's saying say the price is crazy now for our group cruise.
Yeah.
Is it just because it was almost sold out so quick?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about the prices. You should email Sharon at Sea to get the latest pricing information. Yep. And I'm sure she's got better prices. And you know what?
It might have changed too. You never know.
Sharon at Sea Travel says, I'm loving York's excitement tonight.
Dude, I am excited
for that
cruise. I'm just saying. And I don't, honestly, I'm trying not to take away from the other breakaway cruises is going on 3 years from now.
Right.
And I say that kind of funny and joking, but I think that's an exquisite cruise. But let's talk about something closer too. Because I just can't plan that far ahead.
Oh, I hear you.
I'm hoping to go on that cruise though, because there's enough people on there that I want to meet.
You're hoping to go. We're going.
The extravaganza one?
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, I'm going. I want to go on that one, but I just can't plan that far ahead.
Gotcha. I see. Lori's going. Daniel Field says he's going.
I can't.
Sailing away with T and K says hello.
I think they've got So casino people for that cruise. I know we're gambling at sea and whatnot, but I think Bermuda has their own cruises, and they might or casinos, and it might be one of those where even though we're in port for 3 days, we got to get like I think they shut her down on the ship. But I'd kind of like to know that if anybody has any idea.
That's a good question. So since there's casinos in Bermuda, they probably can't have
I think they're
casino open on board.
They're pretty tight about it. They want you gambling in their port.
Great question.
So if anybody knows anything about that, that'd be cool.
Yeah, let us know. I'll bet Sharon knows. Jamie doesn't know anything. I'm just kidding. He knows. Just kidding.
Off the chisel.
He just knows that it's off the chisel. That's right. Kilts, heck yeah, says Sexy Hair. He says, hell yes, Sexy Hair.
Jaws is booked for October 24th. All right.
Well, all I know is it's going to be over Halloween, and I expect lots of people to be dressing up and acting a fool, and we will be.
Norwegian has no idea what's coming.
No, they don't. That's right. We'll be the first to show them what's about to throw down.
Yep.
So
that's right.
We'll see you in New York
Town.
City, says Leanne Francisconi.
Yeah, so it's gonna start happening where we're gonna. So there's a Facebook group about this cruise. Do you know how they find it? I can't remember.
What?
I think it's
the one in October.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can. I mean, if you're in our group, there's an event there, but there's a Facebook page if you're booked that you can get in. And if you got questions, just private message us. Let us know. We'll give you all the details.
Probably just the ship show, Sharon at Sea group cruise. If you look at that,
the Bagak Around the Clock.
Oh, there you go.
Cruise. That's right. That is right. So
fantastical.
The 3 days is what really hooked me, says Amy Franzak.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Me too. Normally, like on a cruise, I wouldn't golf in a port because it would take up the whole port day.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
But
if you got a special day, why not?
You want to go? I know Jamie.
I want to go fishing.
You guys want to go fishing? I'm probably not going to do that, but
I'll probably do a beach day and a golf day and a fish day.
There you go.
So, although we'll see what Kelly says about that. 2 days while we're there, where one day I'm golfing, where she's not a part of it, and the other day I'm fishing. I don't know. That could change. We'll have to see how Kelly feels. So
the golf is supposed to be epic there.
I believe it. So
it's supposed to be epic. Nancy's, the Masters are going on right now, and I don't know if that's a big deal. Probably not for most of you.
Well, it starts on tomorrow, right?
Oh, today.
Well, the first round starts on Thursday. Today was the par 3, I think.
Yeah, it was still good footage.
I was reading an article about the first time Tiger was at the Masters. Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus. He played a practice round with them, right?
Yeah.
And after the practice round, they both said, "Hey, let's go play the par 3." And Tiger's like, "I'm sorry, I can't. I'm not booked on the par 3 until later in the afternoon." They're like, "Come along, young buck." And they took him on the par 3. He said it was one of the greatest moments of his life.
I bet. So I bet.
Could you imagine? Arnie Palmer and Jack Nicklaus are like, "Come on, we're going to do that." That's almost like the Denny with the good hair at where we golf.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facebook page is for booked cruisers only, says Lori. That's right. If you guys have questions about the Bagoktober or the October Bagak Around the Clock cruise with Sharon at Sea Travel and the ship show, let us know. Email somebody, Liz, if you could, or I don't know. Is Flamingo Pam here?
I don't think she told me she was having internet issues earlier today.
Okay, so if you could post the link to Sharon at Sea Travel. If you've got questions, reach out to Sharon. She'll hook you up for any cruise, not just that one. So if you got questions, get with her, and it's gonna be an amazing time.
Look at the Elkies saying they're anticipating they might have a cruise canceled, and they should be looking at the October group cruise.
The Elkies said that?
Yep. They should be looking at our October 24th cruise. And keep in mind, when you see the price, it includes booze.
Yes.
Right?
But I don't know if we have to upgrade that package.
I don't know what the current
we do.
pricing is, but it was pick 2 or something like that. So I think it's booze and or specialty dining or both.
Yeah. It's booze, specialty dining, and excursions, I think.
Do you want some pecans?
No, thanks.
You sure? Wait,
None of that for me.
why don't you want any?
I'm going to have to get funky with you here. Ready? Stop it.
Is it because you're allergic to pecans?
You're a troublemaker. Hashtag pecan.
Are you allergic to pecans?
See, as soon as you brought up pecans, about 15 people left. Way to go, Doodles. No, I'm just kidding. No golf or fishing, says Trevor Begockler. Fishing will be at night, says Sharon at Sea Travel. You are all clear. Okay.
Whoa.
I'm good with that.
So you're gonna not
So
see
we'll have a golf day and do the fishing the same day. I like it.
So golfing isn't really a competition. It's a drinking sport of sorts.
Well, that's not what Sexy Hair says. He says golfing is a competition. It's listed as the SAS Travel Ship Show 2021 Group Cruise. That's right. That is right, Nautical Nurse Nancy.
If you think Kelly, Sharon, Lisa, or Jamie are going to be golfing, you are sorely mistaken.
Yeah, I know. I hear Emma's Cafe will be open in Bermuda by the time we sail.
Wide open.
Oh my God. Well, hopefully you guys have improved on the taco recipe. That's all I'm saying, because the last time I had it, it was a little gamey.
Yeah.
So
true that.
Anthony Simone says, hey, you know what? I didn't realize this. I just now know exactly, and I apologize, but I'm going to be honest. I know who Anthony Simone, I've known Anthony Simone's name. I just didn't know Anthony Simone was one and the same with someone else, a YouTube creator.
Enlighten me.
I'm pretty sure that's Anthony Puerto Rican. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I think I made that connection today, and it took me a long time. Oh, Flamingo Pam is here. Good. Okay, great.
Oh, Flamingo Pam.
She says, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have lied, but you see more than I. Daniel, you're a star.
Okay, so Anthony Black says Bermuda's parliament is giving the green light to cruise ships, keeping their casinos open while overnighting in port on the island.
Okay, I like it. Daniel, you're a star. Ship Show, yes. Facebook page, is that for Anthony? Flamingo Pam says hi to Nurse Nancy. Yes. Anthony Simone says I am correct. That is Anthony Puerto Rican. Check out his YouTube channel.
Look at you sleuth.
He has been posting videos like crazy in our Facebook group. He's got tons of videos. I mean, tons. The guy's on fire. I could only wish to put out videos like he does. No sleep for casino peeps, says Jaws. Well, that's true. I don't think I'll have that problem.
I'm going to be playing.
Sexy Hair says, hey, Tess Almond, I don't think I'll be playing any booty games anytime soon. All right. Lori says, I just want to go to the golfing and drive the cart to annoy the boys. Well, that'd be fun, too.
There's
It'd
no
make for a good
annoying with
video.
that. I mean, that's part of the social aspect of golf that is fun. That's the part my wife enjoys, having wine and driving the golf cart.
Agreed. Here's a new name. Hey, Pepper. Friend hits it on the green on a par 4. I don't hit past the woman's tees. I'm going to see how much beer I can drink today. That's right. That's right, Hey, Pepper, and welcome to the Ship Show. By the way, did you see the video that's been circulating about, I forget, it was a pro golfer. He took a golf shot over the water and duffed it, but it bounced on the water twice, jumped over the edge of the pond onto the green, and it was a hole-in-one.
Whoa.
It happened yesterday.
No, this wasn't at the Masters, right? This was just...
it might have been in a practice round at the Masters.
This sounds like an edited video.
Oh, no, you have to see it.
The rooster doing it.
No, you've got to see it. I posted it on Facebook.
All right, I got to see this.
So anyway, Doodles, that was the wrong soundtrack, says Flamingo Pam.
What?
I don't know what she's talking about.
This one?
Is that what you played when I said Flamingo Pam was here?
Yeah.
Oh, you butt face.
No, I love her long time.
I
love her long time.
Well,
I don't know if you guys watched our weekend fireside sessions that we had this past weekend.
Oh my gosh.
When we were up north, we did Cigars Under the Stars, John and I. Mrs. Doodles was there for a little bit. And then you guys left and I just played some Two Live Crew next to the fire for a while. Two Live Crew is one of my favorites.
I went to go tuck Stella into bed, and I come out, and all of a sudden, Two Live Crew's playing. York's holding a phone pointed at the fire, and he's like, post live stream. All the words were playing that go with that song, and Doodles is just sitting there, happy as a lark, just smiling and giggling. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm live right now. I'm like, what? It was a legit hole-in-one, says Brian Scholl. It was on the 16th hole where they were all trying to skip the ball off the water and get on the green. So they were trying to, but he got a hole-in-one.
Hey, that's cool.
So,
Lori said she saw the second live that we ended up taking down, which was a smart thing to take down.
Yeah, Lori's like, John took it down. Like, I'm like, get that stuff out of here.
I know Trevor Begakler was really into it.
Yeah, well, it was Heather Sabuya who was like, that second live was amazing. But you know what? I have to address this because it is an elephant in the room, so to speak. So a few weeks ago, about a week ago, on Kelly's birthday, as a matter of fact, the mother hen posted a great picture montage of my wife for her birthday. Mm-hmm. And one of those pictures was of me with frosted tips at a wedding. Right?
That's when I thought you looked like Vanilla Ice.
Yes. And I posted a comment that basically just said, and I used the K word that ends in 2 L's. I'm not going to say it here because I'll get punished here too. But let's just say it's killing me not to tell you. So I just said, I'm a bagak you, right? That was, except I used that K-I and then it ended in.
Like you were going to stab, but
it was a joke.
Else.
It was a joke. It got taken down and I got a big warning from Facebook saying if you get one more report or one more of these, we will suspend your group.
You were being violent.
Yes. So, and on top of that, there were some other posts that came through that that were borderline not meeting the standards that I had to take down. So I just want to say this here, on top of our public service announcement that you may have missed in the intro, if there is something that could possibly get our amazing Facebook group, this one right here that says join the Facebook group for lots of fun interaction and stuff like that, you should do that if you're here. We had a lot of people here tonight. Maybe you're not in the group. Join the group, the Ship Show. But if you post something that could get us in trouble, don't be offended if all of a sudden your post is gone. Because right now we're on a little bit of a...
people are asking if someone reported. I don't think it was that. I think
but there was a report.
It was an Autobot, don't you think?
Oh, no, mine was an Autobot. But there also was a reported comment, and a lot of people don't know this. But...
Was it because of my 2 Live
Nope.
music?
Nope. If somebody reports something in the group, it impacts the group negatively because Facebook sees it as... It's such a weird thing. Yeah. It's a very weird thing. If somebody reports something and then there's numerous reports, Facebook sees it and then it serves up posts less and less to the members of the group, thinking that they're. But anyway, I digress. So I was just joking when I made the comment to Liz, but I almost got put in Facebook jail. How funny! I almost got kicked out of our own group. So
crazy town.
It's crazy town. Pop that chi. Hey, pop that. I don't. Oh, I get it.
Was that Trevor?
No, it's Papa Mozo of all people.
Pop that coochie. Hey, pop that coochie. He's singing some 2 Live Crew, brother. I like it. And how about Papa Mozo? Rocking that beard, dude. It's looking good.
Mozo's starting to look like Papa Juju.
Papa Santa.
Papa Mozo looks like Papa Juju.
Papa Mozo, you're looking awesome with that beard, dude. Rock it.
Tess Almond says if he is, guess he hasn't gotten around to me yet. I'm not sure what that is. I did feel slightly threatened with that comment, says Paul Atta. Cruise hymns for families, says Papa Mozo. Who reported you, Anthony? No. Facebook reported me on its own because I used that word. So
he was threatening.
Yeah.
The rooster is so threatening.
Yeah.
So mean.
Yeah. Tess Almond says, Flamingo Pam, sorry I forgot you offered to share. If you were wondering about 2023, DM me on Facebook. There we go. Kevin Brubaker says he's fingering the group. Slipping digits. Facebook is doing policing. That's correct. What was the it? I need to know. Oh, says Sharon C. Travel. Okay, no more nudes to the page, says Trevor Begockler. Yes. I'll tell you in that Zoom meeting that I'm never invited to, says Liz.
Yeah, you and me both, Liz.
So do we have to wear an ankle bracelet on Facebook now? Says Pauletta. No, you don't. It was me that got us in trouble. So it was my fault.
When we did our Cigars Under the Stars last weekend, did we tell people that we actually saw a mature male?
Okay. Tess Alman, what word? It starts with a K. It ends with 2 L's, and in the middle, it's I.
And it means murder.
It's a riddle. I don't want to say it here because they don't seem to like that word for whatever reason.
Did we tell people though that
we didn't when we were up at the cabin?
Yeah.
No. It's so funny too because York took me up to their cabin for the first time.
Yep.
And Stella and I went up there, and York's like, let's go check out your blind that we got it set up for this deer hunting thing that we're going to be doing in 2 weeks. I said, okay, cool, let's go out there. And no sooner did Doodles get me out to my blind, did a doe go running away. And we're like, oh my gosh, there's a deer.
Yep.
Then we turn around, and we go to Doodles' blind, and we're standing there, and a mature male goes running by.
And then he kind of hung around.
Yeah, he wasn't scared at all.
He wasn't intimidated by me.
No, he just moved every time we moved. I had a little BB gun with me. I'm like, I could shoot that thing right in the tuchus right now. Papa Mozo says skivvies required for the Zoom. Ruth Todd, nobody reported anything. Facebook polices the pages. Yeah, no, there was a report, but it was a good report.
But when you thought about it, like what you said, you're like, the way the word comes out.
Yes.
It sounds.
Yeah, I should have used a meme. I should have used the meme with that dog and that, the rude, aggressive dog.
You should have done this instead. You should have just sang.
If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. Ooh, I'm out of key. Hey Pepper says, why don't we establish a rule that if something gets reported, it gets reported to a moderator. That way they can ask the person to take it down. That way we collectively don't get in trouble. Yeah, hey Pepper, that's a good idea. But for the most part, we've never had a problem really.
I think it was my fault. It was a bot deal.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, it was my fault.
If you say killing, stabbing, murdering, then that's
all
probably
the words that I was trying to avoid saying. In a riddle form, Doodles just threw it out there. So
yeah. So are we gonna get dinged for that?
There goes our monetization. We're making a killing on this one. The issue is our moderators are worse than us. That's true, Paul. That is true. Facebook is being like YouTube now, so strict. Well, I mean, it's not that bad. I just bring it up because I thought it was funny that I got reported in my own group. But, sometimes there are seasons, it's cyclical. Sometimes it gets a little, over the top where we like to ride the line. But I still don't get it. K ends in LL and John in the middle. You just shut your dirty mouth, okay?
Funga Pam, our other moderator says her husband let someone hunt in their woods on their property, and they got a 12-point.
Nice.
You better be asking for some,
backstraps,
jerky, something.
I could personally care less, but I'm down for the group. Hey, Pepper, if you're not a member of the group, you should definitely join because we definitely do have a lot of fun. And I don't want to discourage anyone from posting what they post.
No, there's funny stuff that goes on
all the time.
Day.
Leave it to us to handle anything that may not fly.
You
because
guys,
for 99.98% of the time, the posts that everyone posts in the group are amazing.
And you guys crack me up daily, several times a day. So it's
oh my gosh, somebody posted, Donnie Luke posted the thing. It was like mittens for knitted crochet mittens, but I won't use the word that he put in there.
For the turkey?
Yeah, no, it was mittens for for the breasts and the hand.
Oh, the breasticles.
Yes. So
Gotcha.
let's see. What do we got? I'm Hayden Palumbo. Oh my gosh. See, I don't recall seeing that name before in the chat, but that makes sense now. He says for the 14th time. So, hey, Pepper. That makes sense now. I'll remember that. Just don't post your cup holders, says Lori. Yes. What do we got there? Oh, that's right. I was going to play that on the way out. So, that'll be our outro.
Okay.
For the
well,
evening.
we've got a couple other things we have not discussed.
All right. What's that?
You pick what you want to talk about first.
Well, Jim D wants to know, are we hunting on private or public land? I've mostly deer hunted on public land in northern Wisconsin. We are on private land.
Private with about, your blind is on the edge, so you're on about 10 acres of public.
Okay.
Bordering the private land.
Yep.
Yep.
Chesticles, says Kevin Brubaker.
So we've got 40 acres of private with state land all around it.
Jose Lara says, I thought I was the only one that called him breasticles. Good to know I'm in good company. Speaking of Jose Lara, he was in at the meetup, and he was having a good time in
Arizona?
Yeah, the Sharon at Sea meetup. He looks like somebody I want to party with.
Was
Can't
he
wait to meet
hanging
that
out
guy.
with Jamie in a couple in that footage?
Yeah.
You know what I thought? Was he the one that I thought really looked like Liz's husband?
A little bit, yeah.
I thought.
I want to party with that guy.
Yep,
So,
me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Anyway, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
I don't know. You
said there was-
already told me that in the other clips you weren't even listening to what I was saying.
I know. I was just. I got caught up in the moment. You want to talk about the sock exchange?
I said whatever you want to talk about.
Oh, see, I don't know.
Sock
I'm just
exchange,
reading the comments over here.
October.
Okay, well,
Did you even hear what I said? No.
We've covered the bases on October.
So I think we've covered all the bases.
On October, for sure. But yeah, the sock exchange. Tomorrow, I think, wait, what's tomorrow's date? No, there's still...
Don't commit.
There's 4 more days for the sock exchange.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the rules.
Liz is doing the pairings on the 15th.
Well, give the background on what the stock exchange is.
Would you like to do that? I can do it. Here, I'll do it. We're going to talk about the sock exchange, y'all. We're talking about the sock exchange on the ship show. Oh, Liz got it going on.
She's crafty.
Every year you grab some socks and some tchotchkes, and you send them to your partner through the mail on the ship show.
Did you say mail?
Through the mail. We're gonna sail soon, but for now we're gonna send some socks to our friends. Yeah.
I like it.
Maybe some chocolate and some candles or a few Christmas ornaments. Yeah. We're talking about the sock exchange. Woo!
Oh, I like it.
All right, sorry. The sock exchange. Our lovely moderator, Liz, the mother hen, she came up with this idea last year and it was a hit. Everybody, if you're a member of the Ship Show group, you've got a couple more days if you're new to the channel, and we've had quite a few new people join and subscribe to the channel lately.
But jump in Facebook.
Jump in our Facebook group, The Ship Show, because you can, the very top post in that group, when you first go to the Ship Show group, the top post that you see is Liz's sock exchange post. And if you'd like to be involved, you put your name in there, and then Liz will match you up with another coop member, which is what we affectionately call our people in the Ship Show group. Mm-hmm. She'll match you up, and you guys will exchange addresses, and you guys will send each other a nice little sock exchange gift with, little tchotchkes. Liz posted some examples of, what they were last year. Maybe some socks, some chocolate, a couple little ornaments, or, just little stuff. Nothing extravagant, just to hey, 2020 has been a B, and this is me saying to another member of the cruise community, Merry Christmas.
Or sup.
Happy hholidays. Or sup.
Or
whatever.
bagok.
Or bagok. You choose.
Yeah. Exactly.
What works for you?
Or love you long time.
I'm a blind match. It's a blind match. I don't match anyone. The computer does it. That's right. It's worth noting that because last year there were quite a few people that were like, hey, I want this person or that person. It's blind.
No.
Anthony Plack says, love you guys. Thank you for the show. As ever entertaining. Thank you, John, for your service. I am honored to know you. Anthony Plack, I'm honored to know you. I enjoyed watching you guys last night on your live. What's this to do with cruising, says Stephen Ames. Well, Stephen Ames, I talked to that man on
I'm so glad you asked.
Facebook Messenger almost daily. And I love that he came into the chat like, hey, what's this have to do with cruising? Well, Stephen, we're a cruise channel and we are cruise centric. If that means anything to you. He's from Australia. But we usually are just a stream of consciousness where we just talk about nothing and
centric
everything.
is a very broad term.
Yeah. We did talk about a big group cruise we got coming up in October of 2021. We did talk about celebrity things that were coming down the road.
We said we like cruising.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, we follow the chat and hopefully we don't run into a wall where we have nothing to say. So far, we've been live for an hour and 15 minutes and we've managed to not say too many times.
And I haven't had to pee yet, which is a major accomplishment.
I'm almost out of beer. But Stephen, I found that the more rum you drink, the more enjoyable the show is. And I know that you have a nice bottle of Captain Morgan's. Ooh. So here's to you, Stephen. And
to you, sir.
Hopefully someday we can each drink some Captain Morgan's on a cruise. So see how it came full circle? You got us talking cruising again.
That's right. That's right.
Speaking of cruising again, though, my next cruise is coming up.
What?
February, first week of February. Freedom of the Seas.
Get out of town, really?
Out of Puerto Rico.
You're rolling the dice.
Rolling the dice. Final payment is due on Friday. And there's another story for you. The lights are flashing. That means something happened. I just don't know what it was yet. It's not that. Oh, it is that. There it is. Look at that.
Anthony Puerto Rican, a.k.a. Anthony Simone, a.k.a. a cool dude.
He says thank you for your service, and thank you for the super chat. And for that, I'm just going to say...
Super chat. Excellent. Super chat.
I have to pee, dude. I can't hold it anymore.
Doodles
I
cannot
can't hold it
anymore. I feel like the super chat echoed. Let me know in the comments if it did. But let me tell you all a little story. Once again, it's not necessarily cruise related, okay? But I sold my B-roll camera that I've used for 4 cruises, my beloved Canon 6D Mark II on eBay. On the 28th of October, I sold that camera. On the 29th of October, the buyer paid for that camera, and eBay said, you will have your money as soon as they receive the camera. I sent it to them, UPS. They got it 3 days later, and their neighbor signed for the package. They came home from work, couldn't find the package, even though it said it delivered. So they filed a claim with eBay saying, hey, I didn't get my camera. I'm going to want my money back. Meanwhile, they didn't bother to ask their neighbor who showed up at their house later in the afternoon to say, oh, by the way, I signed for this package for you. So they let me know that they did get the camera. Everything was good, but they didn't report to eBay, hey, I got the camera. So eBay held my money in limbo because they were waiting for this person to get back to them to say that we got the camera. Even though I had... Kilt lifter. Even though I had an email from the lady saying that she had the camera, they still held my money. Finally, yesterday, eBay released the funds to PayPal so that I could have the money. And today I was all excited. I was like, cool, I got a final payment due on Friday. This will help me cover that. This is going to be great. And I say, hey, PayPal, give me my money. I hit the button, and they say, we're sorry, but we're going to have to hold this for security reasons because a claim was made on eBay for these funds.
I think it's because you said kill on YouTube or Facebook.
Anyhow, I've got to wait another freaking 6 days for my money. So I would just warn y'all, if you guys are be selling something on eBay, if you don't do it on a normal basis, do not sell anything over $300 because if you do, you're going to be waiting. And let's just say that the rooster was not very polite on the phone today for about 3 hours with the poor individual that was probably somewhere in Bangladesh on PayPal because I'm like, stop holding my money hostage.
Did you almost want to do an eBay rooster rant today? Or was it a
yeah,
PayPal?
I could have done that, but I was a good boy. But
okay. All right.
I had a rooster's rant planned today, but I thought better of it in light of it being
By the way,
Veterans Day. I should be nice.
And he ran it by me, and if I think he shouldn't do it,
yeah, I was about to go off about
no,
about all us fighting on Facebook.
You just stop.
But it's simple. I won't say what I was going to say.
You don't even need to.
All the fighting on Facebook would not make the veterans who fought and died for our freedom proud.
Okay.
That's all I was going to say, but I left it at that because Doodle said he's right. If he says it's no good, the guy who's playing 2 Live Crew on a Saturday night with all the bad words, then it must not be good. But we got another super chat, Doodles. It's from K Kraut, and she didn't leave a comment there, but thank you.
But she dropped a $5 dime. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Kay.
Daniel Field says, hashtag release the funds. Release the Kraken.
Yep.
Trevor Bagokler says, Big Bay. Bidge Bay? Bidge Bay? I don't get it. Sell on Craigslist, not eBay, says Lori. Yeah, I wanted to sell on eBay because they have a really good camera section there.
And then you don't have to meet someone in person.
Yeah, I don't like meeting people. Yeah. No, I'm selling things, Lori, not to go on cruises, but I'm selling things because I bought a killer camera that you're looking at us on right now.
Ooh.
Ooh, child. You can't tell on the live stream, but you will in our vlogs. When we start vlogging again, you'll notice the difference big time on this new camera. So, Release the fun, says Kevin Brubaker. Doodles, next time have John hold it for you, says Jaws.
Oh, you mean when I went pee?
Trevor Bagokler says...
No thanks.
Trevor Bagokler says John got Rico's deco on this one.
Yeah.
Paul Addis says eBay stinks. Story time, popcorn time, says Crazy Cat Traveler. Jaws says you got boned.
Yeah.
Paul Addis says Chip Minsky is on it. That's right. I talked to Paul and he said, listen, if you need me to send Chip Minsky over there to get this handled, I will. So, All right. So, I don't know. We need a full report on that experience because we're just weeks behind you in Puerto Rico, says Sexy Air. No problem. We will definitely have a full report. But as most people know, Freedom of the Seas is one of my favorite ships.
What do you give the chances of you actually going on that trip?
30-70 that we go.
Yeah. So...
And oh, by the way, this is not a news break. I'm not trying to break news here.
This is February, though.
Right. No, I've got...
For the normal time that our families cruise.
First week. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got some news here that could affect a lot of people that are in this chat if you're going. I don't know if it's true. Don't know if it's going to happen. I think we'll find out tomorrow.
Speculation.
And speaking of, there was somebody asking, what's this have to do with cruising? Well, here you go. It is very possible that the March cruise, the beginning of March cruise, the La Lita Loca legendary cruise that cruises out, the La Lita Loca Sharon at Sea Travel legendary cruise that cruises out in March.
The inaugural Mardi Gras?
No, that's the legend. That's in March.
Forgive me.
It's possible that cruise is going to get canceled regardless of whether cruising is going on because there was an announcement made that they were going to cancel cruises over 7 days, and that's an 8-dayer. There is a possibility. Don't quote me on this. I just don't say, whatever. It is possible that one gets scuttled. I'd like to know what Sharon at Sea thinks about that in the chat if they're still here. But, Yeah.
Rumors flying.
Thank you for the super chat, though, K Kraut. Again, we appreciate
So
that.
if you can't cruise in February, the customary time, the week that your family always does, the week my family always does, we've already kind of gave up on that week.
Right.
What are you considering?
I'm considering a lot of things. One of the things we've talked about is Costa Rica, but that's kind of expensive. Another thing we talked about is something that the Francisconis turned me on to today, which I'm going to keep that tight-lipped because I might have a video about it tomorrow.
Is it Caribbean related?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's all I need to know.
And the other thing is, if all else fails, we might just go to Florida and hang out. So we've got options. The vacation has already been claimed.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
That's same for us.
And
too.
quite frankly, in the Clayco household, here we got some real good news on the work front for Kelly in terms of things that we thought were going to happen with her work that are no longer happening, which is a positive. So, we can now actually start thinking more travel related since,
So you're going somewhere Super Bowl weekend.
Yep.
And beyond.
We just don't know where.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sharon at Sea Travel says nothing is official. It could just change to a 7-day. Okay. Again, I'm not trying to sound the alarm here. I'm just saying it's there was some news out today. So they should just skip a port. Seems simple enough. I agree, Tess Alman, because it's going to be a fun cruise too.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Sharon at Sea Travel saying this is how horrible rumors are started. See, I knew I shouldn't have said anything, but I saw it elsewhere. It was all over earlier, so I saw that. So I said it before you did,
Daniel
John.
Fields says consider Cabo. And I think that's easy for West Coasters to, just like it is easy for us to always do Caribbean cruises, right?
Yeah.
Because just the flight time. I mean, it's the same flight to go to, Aruba or Brazil as it is to go to almost all the way to Cabo.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
I mean?
Yeah. No, Leanne, PayPal still hasn't released the funds. So Sexy Air says, I've seen Cruising for Food selling the wares on the street. Ooh, Adams. I'm going to leave that one alone. Tessa says, I missed that one. I might have made an offer, though.
Oh, my Lord.
Because of your vlogs, I want to go on Freedom. Listen, I guess I shouldn't have said anything because I see all these people talking about legendary speculation, rumors.
And we're not one to usually just stoke rumors, but.
Yeah, what do I... Listen, if you guys know anything, you know I know nothing. So don't listen to me, okay? So TCU Papito says, love Costa Rica, do it.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, here, I didn't say anything. And we're back.
Lori has a good... Lori,
you didn't hear anything.
Lori Dashiell.
I'm going to hold up
Lori
the little
D.
thing. There, you forgot
has a
everything
good
I
comment
said.
about Xcaret in Mexico and
Wait, how do you pronounce that?
Xcaret.
I thought it was Xcaret.
No.
Huh, what do
It's
I know?
never pronounced that way.
Again, proving that I know nothing. Okay?
But it's a tropical paradise south of Cancun, and Paradij just went there, and they've got a good vlog series on it.
Oh, yes. Yep.
So
TCU Papito says 8-day cruises are on Lake Placid are still available. Just saying.
they are, but we're not taking bookings until after Memorial Day.
Kevin Brubaker mentioned this, Wisconsin Dells. I feel bad because Nancy was supposed to have a big get together there,
Yeah.
and she's feeling a little bit under the weather, and she
Yeah.
made the call,
Yeah.
and I don't blame her, and I feel bad.
Are people still going that we're planning?
I think
on
Kevin
going?
Brubaker's going. So
Yeah.
Tess Alman says, March in Florida. Yes, that's my plan. Let me know where you go. I'll stalk you, says Tess
Well,
Alman.
you'd be going Southwest Florida, like if I go, that's where I'd be.
Yeah,
too.
Naples.
Yep.
Yep.
Us too.
Yep.
Fort Myers, Naples, Punta Gorda, all down that way.
Again, proving I know nothing because I thought Punta Gorda was in Mexico.
There you go.
So, once again, anything I said about the Legend Cruise.
Yes, Jose Laura Xcaret.
Well, there we go. I think we covered all the bases.
Do you think we did?
I don't know. I don't see anything else we have to talk about unless you want to talk about the 2 Live Crew fire sessions again. We talked about the sock exchange.
I just, when I start out of the blue, when we were hanging out by the fire and I started playing Two Live Crew, it just brought back so many memories.
Oh my gosh. We were in
the lyrics are hysterical.
Yes.
Not appropriate, but hysterical.
Oh yeah. And we were in a state that made it so that music was that much better in the moment. Now we went from that to NWA to House of Pain. And then we finished the night off with a couple episodes of Schitt's Creek.
Oh yeah. Excellent.
And it was great. We had stogies. It was fun.
What was the name of those stogies? Those were awesome, and I need more of those.
Those are nubs. They're just called nubs.
Nubs.
Yep.
All right.
Flamingo Pam says, don't you want to visit Avon Park, Florida, where the only thing to do is go out or eat shop at Bell's Outlet?
Bell's. Well, there's plenty of Bell's in Naples area. I've been to several of those already, and I do load up on my golf attire when I go to Bell's. I do wait for the coupons, though, that my in-laws have saved.
Nice. I've been in my house 10 years, and I've never had a visitor. Don't expect that to change, Pauletta, says Liz Breen. Oh, everyone is going to stay at Liz's house.
Well,
I gotcha. Lori says, John, do you have a geography degree? No, but I am better than Griff. I saw the comment. So somebody mentioned I'm as good at geography as Griff. Listen, I just didn't know where Punta Gorda was. Okay?
Dude, you can fly direct from Grand Rapids to Punta Gorda, which is close to Naples.
That's not Punta Gorda. That's
Punta Gorda.
But what's the name of the airport?
Punta Gorda.
It's clear something
else.
No,
it's Punta Gorda.
Oh. I can't believe they said about you while you were gone. Oh, says okay, listen. We covered all the bases. I've had it with you. No, I'm just kidding. Punta what? Says Pauletta.
Punta Gorda.
All right. Guys, thank you for tuning in.
It's half the price for you to fly there than to Fort Myers and connect from Grand
That's
Rapids.
what I was thinking.
You fly direct to Punta Gorda from Grand Rapids.
I was thinking of Fort Myers. That was the airport next to Naples, right?
Yes.
And Punta Gorda is right
north
next to
of
that?
there. It's a little bit further, not much.
Okay. But it's an island?
No, it's just a town.
Oh, okay. I don't know, why do they call it that?
And you can fly direct from Grand Rapids to Punta Gorda.
Lisa wants to know if I'm hammered. Absolutely not.
You cannot fly direct
I've had 2
from
beers.
Grand Rapids.
This is my third.
You can't fly direct from Grand Rapids to Fort Myers for Naples.
I thought you... Oh, okay.
Cannot.
If you had to choose between Naples and Punta Gorda, what would you choose?
Well, you can't fly to Naples, so it's Fort Myers.
Well, okay, but if you had to choose, which one would you do?
Whatever's cheapest.
Really? Okay, so if you had a week to spend in Florida, you would just do it, so it's equally good.
And and Punta Gorda is direct and Fort Myers is not.
I gotcha. But with a name like Punta Gorda, it just feels
it's
more...
a small airport.
More
it's a
resorty.
So if you want to fly Allegiant, if that matters to you, I know you're a Southwest person. So you're not going to be flying into Punta Gorda if you're a Southwest person.
Gotcha. So it's an Allegiant. Gotcha.
Yep.
Stephen Ames wants to know if I've been to Australia. Yes. Stephen, in the Marine Corps, we stopped in Perth. So
you almost got married there?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I
you
did
almost
not.
owned a cafe there?
Well, a cafe was spawned from my time there.
Oh.
So.
Yes.
Ship Show After Dark, says Kevin Brubaker. I think those days are long gone. Maybe one day we'll surprise you, but I don't know if today's that day.
Did my wife show up in this chat?
Yeah, she just said, is John drunk?
Oh, she is, though.
She's like, I just tuned in. Is John drunk? I feel bad because she's been up since 3 a.m.
Yeah.
3 a.m. And by the way, Lisa, I sent her a text. I said, good job, because I got a text from Meyer letting me know that turkey was 31 cents a pound today. And I knew that Lisa getting up at 3 o'clock this morning was not for nothing.
Turkey wars, y'all.
So I know where I'm buying my turkey.
That's right.
Sharon at Sea says those kilt lifters are kicking in. I guess so.
They're good.
Sharon at Sea Travel knows that a couple kilt lifters isn't going to do me in.
Well, Jamie brought up possibly wearing kilts on the...
Oh, yeah. We were talking about that.
Is that supposed to be a surprise?
No, nope. Not at all.
On the group cruise.
Yeah.
In October. But it's Bermuda shorts or kilt. Kilts seem out of place.
I don't know. I think
but I'm okay with it.
somebody asked if
Chicken costumes, kilts. Chicken costumes.
what about a chicken in a kilt? Kevin Brubaker had an interesting post about what's the proper length of a kilt and in the summertime, and if you're wearing the proper length, what is it always appropriate to be free falling, commando style, or what? And
Probably not.
I don't know. I don't know the rules on kilts, but I'll lift my kilt on that group cruise.
I'm pronouncing Punta wrong. Punta Gorda.
Punta
Oh
Gorda?
yeah, the Florida people say Punta Gorda. That's correct.
Well, that's what threw me off. You pronounced it
Punta.
wrong.
In Spanish, if you say punta, that's not so good.
Liz wants to know if that's the same store as Fred Meyer's. We had that in Washington State.
No.
It's not spelled that way, Liz. As a matter of fact, when I moved here, Lisa just spelled it. She says Meyer is the Midwest.
Yeah.
When I moved here, I thought Meyer was called Meager.
Meager?
Yeah, when I first moved to Michigan, I called it that. And I caught a lot of crap for that.
It's like the Publix of the Midwest, but way bigger than Publix.
Kilt rule number 1, no understood under the kilt, says Lori. Okay? Sharon, see, the older you are, the longer the kilt needs to be. Hashtag low-hanging fruit. Oh, my gosh. You know what that was?
Yeah, Jose, you're right. I mean,
That was...
in Spanish,
Super
it's punta,
awesome comment.
but they say it in the Floridians that live there say it quicker. It's Punta Gorda.
Punta Gorda way.
They don't. The Floridians don't say it like
Right.
The old people that live down there don't say it like that. They say Punta.
Jose Lara says it's a Spanish word, thus you were saying it right. It's Punta Gorda way. Ándale
Yeah.
pues.
Yes. Después de.
Jose,
Órale.
it is a Spanish name, but it's not pronounced like that. I don't know if that's true, Carla McClendon, because if it's a Spanish name, it's pronounced
Yeah.
in the Spanish form. But it's almost like people calling Worcester, Wooster.
Booster.
Where I come from, at Worcester, Ohio, everyone calls it Wooster. So Liz says, keyword old people. Wait, Jose Lara says, those Floridians are wrong. Thanks for the gaw. That's awesome. I don't know what that means, but I feel like he's onto something.
I think Jose's onto something.
Yes.
Punta, it doesn't sound right.
You
that's the way they say it, but it doesn't sound right at all.
Cruising for Food says, but you can cook bacon commando with a kilt. That's true. Tessa
Yeah.
Mon says, I pronounce all Spanish words like the Spanish do. I don't care how the Floridians pronounce it. Yes.
Dang. I agree. I feel like my sound effects aren't loud enough. It's bothering me.
Well, turn them on up. I'll turn them up for you. Hit it again. Oh, in your face.
Yeah, your sound effects are way louder. I get it now.
No, it's just you. I think your headphones are just turned down.
No. I heard. I've always heard your sound effects louder.
I don't know what to tell you. Wait. I'm not even saying that, Cruising for Food, because I think I know what you're talking about. That is the correct way to say it, Doodles. The way that doesn't sound right.
That's the way the Floridians say it, I guess.
The Floridians say, that's the way, I like it,
They say Punta Gorda. That's the way they say it.
Pues claro. Okay, I get it. Okay, I'm done with it. No Doodles has no access to video either. Sorry,
Yeah, it's not
darn
fair,
autocorrect.
Lori, I know it.
The gooey way you threw it in there. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Jose. All right.
Okay.
I can't speak Spanish, so that accent kind of messes me up.
I think we've covered all the bases.
We have. And I would like to thank the many people who were here tonight. Wait, there's a new name, Johansy. Hello from the other side. Welcome, Johansy.
Hey, Johansy.
Welcome to the Ship Show. If you're new, don't worry about that. You'll get used to it. So, they say it incorrectly in Florida. Okay. We don't need to get into a debate about semantics here. Just ask Liz about that.
All we know is...
We're leaving the ship show.
Tonight.
It's time to go. We're so glad you joined us. It was a great night. Despite the fact that YouTube crashed and almost screwed everything up. We had lots of fun with the coup. You know we'll see you next week, and we'll have a good show for you. I'm expecting to see Pauletta and our good friend Chris Goo. And maybe Lori DeShiel will be in the house. And we're gonna bring Fernando way down south to Punta Gorda, baby. Thank y'all for watching. And you know, I would be remiss if I did not tell you all. Joe Hansey just subscribed. Welcome to the Ship Show.
Joe Hansey. You so fancy.
I would be remiss if I did not tell you that tonight's show was sponsored. Ooh. It was a sponsored show by a good friend of ours, someone who has made a difference in the taste of York's chicken piccata last night. That would be none other than Christopher Brown, who happened to hook us up with some excellent smelling oils that make our house smell as good as it does. And the man puts out some really good scents that you guys, if you're looking for candles for Christmas or Thanksgiving or incense or any of that, you can check him out. I'm going to play his advertisement here as we lead out to the show. But last night, Doodle said, "Hey, man, you got any butter?" And I said, "Of course." And I brought him some butter. And he was like, "Thank you, bro." And after dinner, I got a text from Doodles. He said, "My sauce tasted like your house." I was like, "God, dog it." Which is weird because how does the scent get in the dang fridge? It's sealed. For heaven's sake.
I don't know. When your mother-in-law made cookies at your house, they tasted like your house.
Well, I can get that because she leaves them out on a rack. But okay. Anywho, thank you all for watching. Y'all should check out Motor City Candleworks.
I just think you use more scent than most people.
Probably. I'm nose blind sometimes, but hey, what do I know? It was dong butter you delivered, says Brian Schultz.
Well, your dong butter smells like flowers.
Tess Almond says, "Good night, you mature males. We'll see you next week. Thanks for my Wednesday night laugh," says Amy Franzek. Thank you. And thank you to all the people who tuned in and stayed tuned in with us tonight.
Yes.
It was a fun night.
You know what?
That's right.
We
So
love you long time.
we'll see you next week. Tastes like John's house, says Nautical Nurse Nancy. Trevor Gockler says what? Drywall? Stock up at butter at Aldi this week. It's on sale, says Flamingo Pam. Okay. I'll bet it's not 31 cents a pound. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's right.
But anyway, thank you guys for all the support this evening.
Papa knows.
For joining us, for staying tuned as long as you did.
Yeah, thank you.
Normally we try and keep you smiling and laughing, and you guys kept me smiling and laughing all night. So for that, we say thank you. We'll see you next week.
We love
May
you
the
long
force be with you. Be nice to each other online, and happy Veterans Day to all. Tonight's episode of The Ship Show is brought to you by Motor City Candleworks.
Are you tired of incense that stinks? Motor City Candleworks is Metro Detroit's #1 source for premium handmade incense, as well as hand sanitizer and now massage oil, with a wide array of scents inspired by Michigan cities and attractions. You're sure to find a fragrance that'll keep your love of the mitten burning all year round. Head to MotorCityCandleworks.com and order yours today. And make sure you find them on Facebook, too, for all of their upcoming sales and events. Motor City Candleworks. Michigan handmade scents that just make sense.
That smell. The kind of smelly smell.
Ship Show.
It's already feeling like it's a waste of time, but you're standing there alone. I can't help myself, cause it looks like you're thinking about leaving. Gotta conjure up a perfect little plan and convince you to stay tonight.